Hi, Professor Tucker here, and I'm working on a stand-up teaching solution. So just walking down the hallway here, you can see my really high-tech green screen here. But come on into Studio T. This is my office, my work-from-home office. And behind me, you can see my setup. So let me kind of show you what my proof of concept looks like. This bench here, this is a Husky workbench. It's adjustable height. Goes from about 30 inches and up here it's about 42 inches. I got this thing from Home Depot, and this is just a power bar, clamps on nicely. This is from, who makes this thing? Westinghouse, and I just picked it up at Walmart. So on this end of the table I have my boom arm with my Heil mic and my FocusRite audio conversion. This thing here is a monitor, a little 7-inch Lilliput monitor, and it's connected here to my ATEM Mini Pro. So all the video is going to go in here, and then everything is going to come out to the computer. There's a whole bunch of cables dangling down, and what I've bought is some under table racking. So I'm going to install this tonight and clean up the tables. I'm worried about if I walk by the table and hit a cable, something's going to go crashing into the floor. This is the power block for the CalDigit. The CalDigit is I don't know what you call it exactly, like a docking station. On the front it's got a number of ports, SD card, audio, video, USB, and lots of things in the back. So multiple USBs, USB-Cs, digital video, Ethernet, all that kind of stuff. The nice thing is, it means I have one USB-C cable to plug into my laptop. This is an old 24-inch monitor, and this is my confidence monitor. So my solution is plug and play. I'm going to set my laptop up here, flip it open. This will be my confidence monitor. I'm going to use two cables. One is USB-C to HDMI for this thing, and I have another cable. I can't find it right now. Oh, here it is. USB-C to HDMI, and that goes into the ATEM. And the reason I did that is because I tried using a splitter, but for some reason the HDMI signal would split and go to two monitors, but it wouldn't split and work with the ATEM. So the signal is mirrored coming out of the laptop with these USB-Cs, and part of the HDMI goes here, and the other HDMI goes here. So I'm going to have my laptop with my screen, my confidence monitor. The view will be something like this. And I have my whiteboard here. And of course, this workbench is on wheels. So I can just wheel it out from the wall and try not to break anything as I, whoops, cable's caught on the wheel there. See, that's why I need these cables kind of tucked into a rack. And then the idea is just come around here, face the camera, and I've got the whiteboard here and so on. One thing I am going to do is, right now the whiteboard is on the floor, and I'm going to elevate it up so that if I make it up about another foot high, I can use more of the whiteboard, because again, I'm somewhat limited by the top of the bench and how much whiteboard space gets used. And like I said, this is an adjustable desk. So if I want to crank it down, it cranks down pretty slick, and then again, I can crank it up to full height. So this is still version 0, my proof of concept. I know it's plug and play because I have plugged my laptop in and all the gear, and it all works. And now, because I'm teaching tomorrow, I'm going to put it into production. So I'm going to be installing some wire rack. I got to clean off this whole thing, flip it upside down, install some wire racking, redo the cables, zip tie them in, make it look nice and pretty. And I'll show you the finished product of my new stand and deliver, teach from home workbench. Well, hey everybody, I managed to get my stand and deliver teaching desk all set up. So I'm just going to walk down here to Studio T and open the door and do the big reveal. Ooh, look at that bright light coming in from behind. Let me just flip this camera around here. So I have my Elgato lights. One's bouncing on the wall here, the other one's kind of bouncing over here. But the real star is the plug and play stand and deliver teaching desk. And let me just kind of go over here. I've got some spike tape on the floor so I know where to move this gear. So I have a tripod and I can pull it out, and it's got this umbilical here, and if I wanted I could unplug. It's got power and HDMI to the cameras, and I have two cameras here. One camera is my Lumix GH5, and the other camera on top is my Zoom Q2N 4K camera. And I can talk about why I have two cameras both pointing in the same direction, but both of them have HDMI and power requirements, and they're both plugged in. And like I said, I wanted this to be a plug and play kind of solution, so I can just go back here and turn on that camera, turn on that camera, and they're both gone. So this solution, I just pull this back and I just wheel this out and stop the wheels when I hit the blue marks on the floor. There we go. The floor is all spiked for the tripod. There we go. And it's kind of hard to hold one camera and do the tripod thing with one hand, but there we go, it's all spiked in. I do have an Ethernet cable that I'm going to plug into my CalDigit box here, and I could use Wi-Fi. I got pretty good Wi-Fi, but I wanted to be jacked in, so wired connection. Let me go around the other side and talk about what I got here. So I have the whiteboard behind me, and I've set the whiteboard up on some old moving boxes so that it's nice and tall. I've got the Heil mic, my water bottle, my slide changer remote control, and this is what I see. So I see the camera. I have a clock, and I'm going to put the clock on the wall up there so I can kind of monitor what time it is here in Studio T. I have my laptop computer and a conference monitor, and really it's one HDMI plug-in here, one USB to HDMI plug-in here, and then the power for the CalDigit. So what this allows me to do, for example, is if I go over here to Keynote and hit play, right, I have my top screen shows what's going out to the students. My bottom screen, that's what's going out. There's the conference monitor, and I can use my my laser pointer remote control so I can change slides. Click, 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 click. Yay, changing slides. It's so good. Okay, so that's fun to do. What other gear do I have? Like I said, I've got the CalDigit where everything is plugged into. This little thing here is the remote, the wireless for the laser pointer. I'm using my RØDE wireless mic, my RØDE GO. I was using, I had set up my Heil mic and my FocusRite, but I'm getting some noise problems, so I got to sort that mess out. But right now, the wireless gear works great. And I've got my headphones, which I put on, my little Lilliput monitor, and my what's this, ATEM Mini Pro video switcher, and then of course I have an iPad and an iPencil, Apple Pencil. Need more hands. Don't need to see my secret password. There we go. So it's HDMI out. So I have 4 inputs coming into this box. I have camera 1, which is the GH5, camera 2, which is the little guy on top, camera 3, which is this screen for my computer, and camera 4, which is my iPad. So I can look at them in multi-view on my little screen over here, my monitor screen. There we go. And again, I have camera 1, camera 2. So there's camera 1, which is just me in the frame. Camera 2, which is me in the frame with the whiteboard behind me. That's why I have the 2 cameras both pointing in the same direction, as I can go close-up face, zoomed out, entire whiteboard. Camera 3, or HDMI input 3, is my laptop screen, so I can change slides, great stuff. And then camera 4 is my iPad. So I can play around with the iPad, annotate with the iPencil, and that's it. So the output from this is a virtual webcam over here in Zoom. So that's it. Headphones to monitor what's going on, and yeah, I can draw on the whiteboard. I spiked it so I knew what part of the whiteboard is going to be in the frame and which part of the whiteboard is not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a short little segment using all of the gear on Zoom so you can see what it looks like from a student perspective. Okay, so Zoom is recording, and what you're seeing on Zoom is the output from the ATEM Mini Pro. So if I go camera 1, you will see my smiling face. Hey, welcome students. Welcome back, my friends. If I hit camera 2, you are going to see the entire whiteboard behind me. If I hit camera 3 and cut over to that, you're going to see the output from my laptop on the confidence monitor. Normally this would be a PowerPoint or something like that. And if I hit camera number 4, you are going to see my iPad. And if I'm using my Apple Pencil, I can talk about, we're going to have 6 weekly cases, and they're going to count for 45% of your grade, 7.5% each. And I can talk and annotate, and the students get to see that as well. I can also do funky little tricks like do a picture-in-picture. So there I am down in the bottom corner, there I am in the top left corner, and so on and so forth. And all of that's coming right off the ATEM, and away we go. I'm going to go over to my laptop, and I'm going to start my PowerPoint presentation. So I got my confidence monitor going, my laptop. Students aren't seeing that until I put input number 3, cut over. Hey, welcome to our Zoom call. Pressing record, I've already done that. Here's the etiquette for this particular class. So let me go ask, are there any questions out there in Radio Land? What's that? You want to see a demo on the whiteboard? Okay, let's do that, shall we? And when drawing happy faces, you want to make sure that the happy face is big and easily readable from the back of the room. Okay, so let's cut back to just my smiling face next to the happy guy. So I can see what's going on my Lilliput monitor, what the students are seeing. I have my output, my confidence monitor, audio, video, remote control clicker, and I even have a bottle of water on the table here. That's good stuff. I need to work on the focus, autofocus a little bit. I'm thinking about taking my green screen, well, my piece of cloth that I bought at Fabricland for like $6, and using some big clips, those big paper clips, binder clips, and then putting it up here, and then I could, flip the green down when I want to have green screen, and then just flip it over the top when I don't want to have green screen. And I'm really liking this whiteboard right here. There we go. I've got the wireless lav mic on with my gear, so I can walk over here away from my Heil mic, and I can still be heard. I still gotta figure out what I need to do to make this thing sound really good. It's a thing of beauty. But that's it. That's my teach from home setup. So it all starts with a Husky bench, and then it's all adjustable, all clear. I can see what's going on, and I can very quickly switch gear into what it is we're going to talk about. Oops, I hit fade to black. There we go. All right, good stuff. Thanks. Bye.